Welcome to week 3 on the Red Robin project.
Everything will be fine. Hello and good morning. I'm watching for a far distance.
So it's currently Wednesday on week 3 of the Red Robin project, and I'll show you what we've done on the first couple of days. Didn't do much filming on the first couple of days because it's not something that you want to see, just moving blocks around, and we've had a couple of days where we've done half days Monday and Tuesday, so we're back at it today on a full day. Put your hands in there.
Freezing, hot that.
We've got our long tape out, and the long tape is on this wall. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to find the middle of this pad, so that then we can find the middle of the pathway, so that then we can draw the pathway in. Because if we draw it in now, it's not going to line up properly. So that's what we're doing. We're going to get this square in. I've put the line in as well. Oh, we're just not in the way. Just about not in the way. So this line here is the edge of the house. So it's just an imaginary line that goes all the way, because this wall's obviously going to be square off the house. So now we've got an actual square, which is a T, not a square. It's called a square. Now we're going to go off that mark there.
And then to do some stuff on the other side.
So the inside of this is the middle of this pad, the middle of where the path is going to be. So we'll mark that side.
Side you going?
Yeah, that side. Another.
Yeah.
Put all the way in. It's like a mark this, it won't. So now that's the middle of the pathway. So now we can mark this area, get the pin in, mark round. So yeah, we can move over to the gate. Just measured the inside to inside of this gate, and it measures 1020. So the path is 1020. You now need to mark this at 1020. So that'll be 510. So I've measured that out, so we've got 510, which is the middle, 1020 each side. So now we need to figure out exactly where our pin goes, which is somewhere there to come round. The plan's up again. I've just measured my mark, so the end of the porcelain is 7 meters and 801. And then we've got the measurement of the end of the porcelain on this curved side is 2513, which is 2513 7801. So that's the end of the porcelain. This is where the curve starts to come around like that. So we're trying to get, what we're trying to achieve now, we're trying to get a peg in here with the tape on it, so that then we can get that radius coming round, and it should somehow meet that curve, that line there. Whether it does, we'll find out, won't we? So we found our peg radius. We've got a measurement of 2420. So we're going to transfer that round now to that red mark, and hopefully then we can get that in, make it look nice. So we've just got all of our measurements in and all of our dots. Reason why we've done that is because obviously this peg, we can get a radius off that peg for that curve. The radius for this curve is in those trees, so we can't do it. Just measured off, we've had all of our measurements. They will have already been in the video, and you can see our dots. So we're going to match them dots up now, and then hopefully we'll be able to see the path. Okay, we've got it in. I'm going to do a bit of a bird's eye view of it. So what we're doing now we've got this curve in, we are now setting all the levels off the string lines. So we've got pegs in everywhere. We've got lines going right across. We've got a peg coming from our height over here, which is obviously, we're now governed by that, which has been set ages ago when we set out for the footings. Harry's pulling that one tight. Now I need to make sure it's just on top of this line. Give it a bit more. Yep, that's about it. Pretty good, you know. Who levelled this stone off? Oh!
Definitely wasn't me.
I pretty much just levelled this stone just by eye. I moved that pile as well before we'd even put this curve in.
Yep.
And I got it in the right place. You are going to snap it.
I can't see that one, it's dirty in my defence. Must be colourblind.
I think you are. Just blind in general.
I know where it is, but in the shadow I actually can see it in the sun. Even stood here, I can't see that.
We're going to jump to the time lapse now of us getting all this stone in and getting all the levels set. So, yeah boy. As you've just seen in the time lapse, we've been very busy, so I'll explain what we've just done. That's porcelain in this side, where this bit is here. This is all gravel area, hence why the soil is still there, because it's going to be soil and then gravel. So we've obviously dug all that out, we need to put some soil in there. We've left it overhanging a little bit so that the stone's actually going to hold up when we put the blocks on. Finally got it in. This area now is pretty much ready for porcelain and resin and the block. Right, slight change of plan. Instead of marking out this, we're just going to put the hot tub in. To Harry's delight, he doesn't think it's doable. Now I think, well I know, that if I've got boards here, the bucket of the digger to lower it down all the way to here, we'll board this, we'll slide them onto some other boards which are going to be here, and we'll get it to this position, and then I'll push it up with the digger. Obviously on the sides I'll make sure that I've got some boards up against it so it doesn't damage it, you know, to spread the weight. And I'm absolutely 100% certain that we're not going to do any damage and it's going to go up. Rachel and Jamie, if you're watching this, don't worry. The next bit of this video will be the hot tub in there and everything will be fine. I'm 100% convinced that we can move it without doing any damage at all. So You think it's going to move?
Don't ask me.
Not convinced?
I'm not involved.
Harry's not involved. You're not convinced by it?
I'm watching from a
What's your opinion on it though?
I'm watching for a far distance.
So we've got digger in place now. Harry's going to hold this board on here. I'm going to put the bucket up against the board flat. Then Harry's going to get around the back and push this over slightly. And then obviously once it's the weight's took it this way, it's all on the digger end. Digger's... Ready? It's gone now. Big ones.
I've got a thick one.
And some blocks to build depending on the width. So I'm in the front, one hand, I've got the whole thing on now. Yeah. I'm going to go here like that. It's going to be there. I'll take my bucket out, and you're going to drop it down, yeah, and it might go, they might go up a tiny bit, but they're only going to go that far, yeah, and we need to make another pendulum to get them out.
No, not ready, I'm not ready, hang on.
That's it?
Yeah, but not ready. Put that on there, ain't it?
Take that out, take it out, take it out. Yeah, go on.
Get that off the floor, that.
It's going well so far. Plenty of room. So I've got my block here, right in front of that. I've got plenty of room to build at the back. That digger's going though, so we need to make sure that we can push it from here. No, he's confident now, look. Yeah.
There's the dropping down, I wasn't here for that.
Fantastic. We've done it. We've done it, boy. To the pub. I'm going to lay it out all dry. I've got my peg in for the radius. We're looking at around about 455. So I've just got to sort of eye it in. 455 all the way around. I'm going to put them in dry like that. All the way around this curve. And then come back to them. Level them off. And fill them with mortar. So I've laid it in dry. It looks absolutely incredible, I've got to be honest. Look at that. Really pleased with that. So if you're wondering on the time lapse how I'm actually just keeping this curve in, I'm not using the tape anymore because I've already got them in line. I have scribed the line with the old trowel, and then when you move them you can see the line. See the line? So that's basically what I'm doing all the way around. So that's it. The curve, well, the first curve of the front step is done. Harry's going to come and just fill in the gaps on this bit. That bit will be filled in with a footing. So yeah, look how cool that looks. Looks so good. Just seen Harry's been round and got this wall in dry, just so he can get all the cuts done. Because there's cuts on this side and then obviously it goes round. So you can kind of see the shape of the wall now. That's going all the way down. And then the steps are going there. Well, there we have it. The week is done. Well, the week's done for me. Harry's working on the weekend. I'm absolutely knackered now after putting all that block in today. So we talk you through it because I've not done much chatting this afternoon. So obviously all that back wall's in. This front wall has got 2 courses left to do. It slowed me up because I've not been able to connect these 2 because obviously the footing steps down, and it was just like 20 mil too high, this footing. So it's caused me a little bit of issues trying to make the courses up, hence why I've got a cross joint there. It doesn't look a nightmare, but it was a complete nightmare. So but the footing, at least it ran level all that way. So you will see Harry tomorrow.
Hello and good morning. This is the first Saturday, week 3 of the Red Robin project. So today I've got I'm going to start with a wonderful job. We've got to come round here. It's a lovely wall Alex built yesterday, but I've got to backfill this, just a retaining wall. So I've got the mixer set up. Gonna do so. This all needs levelling off, as you can see. This runs up, so I've already started breaking some of my flags off yesterday. So there's flags and then another layer of flags underneath, of course. So I'm going to use some of them. We've got to start here. I'm going to make a shut around here, and we're going to fill this, and then this is going to be your second step up to your next tier. Battery died while I was doing that. So obviously I was filling to the top of the block, but down here we've got a concrete pad that was already done before we got here, so I've just put the block there so I can fill it right to the top of it. And that's that done. Onto the front. Apologies, I've been a busy bee. I didn't think about the camera. As you can see, it's had 3 o'clock rain, and yeah, 10 to. I don't think we're far off, so I didn't want to risk it. I just wanted to get the concreting done. It's all done, all covered up before the rain comes. As I say, still learning, first time working on my own doing anything like this. So we'll probably fast forward to Sunday, Monday. Hopefully Sunday it's uncovered and it's all good. If not, you'll see on Monday me digging it all back out when Alex gets here. Over and out.